Machine to fire up, and there it is. Welcome home, Bitcoin truth seekers. It is Friday the 13th. It's the month of March. It is 11 a.m. here in the Arizona desert. So, Friday the 13th. And the market is crazy, but I'm digging it. Let's see what's going on. Welcome to the Bitcoin Daily View. As we can see, Bitcoin definitely is down a bit the last 24 hours, but it has been finding some support. I think we're going sideways now. Alts have been on and off. Definitely a chance to catch some serious alt pumping here and there as Bitcoin begins to stabilize after a dump. With that said, looking at the global indices, well, a mix of green and red today. And that's a good thing. So yesterday definitely was a horrible day on the global market. Today we're seeing some stability. We're beginning to see some gains. This is a good thing. The world in general, market indices wise, is doing much better than yesterday. One big question mark I have though is what is going on with gold? Look at gold. What is going on? It is dumping hardcore. It's approaching the 200 moving average on the daily. What is up with gold? Crazy. I don't get it. I do not get why gold is dumping right now. I don't. Let's look at the Dow Jones Industrial Average. It is a definitely a Darth Maul kind of doji right now. To a wick above and a wick below that are pretty long, but still we are looking at a sideways Dow Jones Industrial Average. Today is still young, you might say, but still. We're not exactly pumping, we're not exactly dumping, and we are a green candle today. I'll take it. Dow Jones Industrial Average looking stronger than it did yesterday or the day before, that is for sure. S&P 500 definitely looking about the same as the Dow Jones Industrial Average, and that is a good thing. All right, turn that volume off. Okay, good to go. Let's look at the Russell 2000 Index. Doing the same thing. So really, the Dow Jones, the Russell, the S&P, all pretty much sideways today, but a slightly green candle with long wicks. I'll take it. World indices and America's market are looking pretty darn good today compared to what has been going on. With that said, I can't tell you how much tether in the Bitcoin recently because CoinLib's not working right. With that said, still 4.7 billion in volume last 24 hours. That is massive. Most of that was on Binance by far. Although I'm sure the application servers and the databases over at Coinbase and Bitfinex and Kraken and Bitstamp are all just smoking right now. So definitely crazy, crazy amounts of volume right now. And on Binance, that's where you're seeing most of it. And let's look at the shorts versus long on Binance. Long is 23%, shorts is 76%. Not financial advice, but I definitely see shorts getting wrecked soon. With that said, looking at a 45-minute chart, I do think if we look at when the dump started, went to its lowest point, and I think we have started to recover since then. I think we're definitely starting to see some fib lines that we can work with. This is a top-down fib chart. It can be somewhat confusing, I know. I started at the top, I went to the bottom, so we are now recovering. This will count how we are recovering. So basically, we hit bottom. Now it looks like we're finding support at the 236 fib line. We definitely have some buy-sell volume there via the VPVR. One thing I like to see as we took our greatest dump and began to recover from there, basically hit our lowest low and began to recover from there. As you can see, how would I put this? When you're recovering from a dump and you can see the arrow trending this way, then you're also watching the VPVR volume and you see the arrow trending this way. When they're facing each other, when they're going to intersect, that is a good thing. So at our lowest low, we have less volume than we do right now, as we have found a new sideways, some support. Sorry if that wasn't exactly clear. Sometimes I don't articulate things perfectly, but basically, boom, we hit our bottom, beginning to recover, and that also matches in the VPVR. So we're at a place of strong VPVR, buy-sell volume, and definitely a fib line that appears to be validating itself, a fib level of 236. So with that said, you can definitely see we have more buy-sell volume spikes above than we do below where we're at right now. We're sitting in a good spot. I think we have found a new sideways. Let's see if we work out from here. I have been a member of Blockchain Education for over 2 years. Hey, come join the team. learn to be a better trader and hang out with a crew that is concerned with your success. Bunch of people who work together to perfect a trading methodology that works, whether the market's pumping or dumping. Even right now, in this midst of uncertainty, market craziness in crypto, I'm making money, and I owe a lot of that to blockchain education. So come join the team. I hope to see you there. With that said, you can click on the link in the description and watch a video about it. Obstacles can't stop you. Weather can't stop you. Heartbreak cannot stop you. Failure can't stop you. Dumping markets cannot stop you. Pumping markets cannot stop you. Only you can stop you. Keep hammering. This is a peaceful revolution. Bitcoin matters. And I'll see you again tomorrow.